When I was a little girl, I didn't think there was anything that I liked better than ice cream. Now I'm a big girl, and I've decided there's something I like better, much better. It's called the stuff. And believe me, enough is never enough.
If you've ever chosen Dannon over Breyer's yogurt, watch Breyer's turn your yogurt world upside down.
Rambo, force of freedom.
Bruce for all. We play with her. Mad Dog.
Attention, the slime pits are overflowing and slime is erupting all over the universe.
And as I understand it, you were part of the team that tested and approved a product called the stuff.
What's up, Horror Fiends? We are back with another episode of Horror Fiend Drive-In Theater. In this video, we get to finally shoot the shit about the 1985 film The Stuff, directed by Larry Cohen. Let's go. This opening scene perfectly encapsulates the absurdity your eyeballs are about to consume. A parasitic organism that alters its living host into mindless, hostile zombies. Although these creatures don't desire flesh, these soulless husks are driven to spread their terror by consuming their victims from within, resulting in gooey explosions and outlandish eruptions. This alien attack quickly spreads throughout the nation after its discovery in Georgia. I mean, who wouldn't eat mysterious bubbling shit off the ground because it looks like Miracle Whip? Consumerism and hazardous products silently killing this world will be a direct influence for this campy horror comedy that would become a cult favorite amongst fans of quirky creature feature flicks. The Stuff was written and directed by one of the masters of horror, Larry Cohen, released on June 14, 1985, with a budget at around $1.7 million.
Where's the stuff?
The film's effects was a conglomeration of actual yogurt, mashed potato flakes, and polyurethane foam, among other household items. Puppets were used in place of characters during their fatality scenes. The film also wasn't without its controversy, as Cohen was entangled in legal trouble concerning special effects groups, Effects Associates, when displeasure surrounding certain VFX for exploding factories left a lot to be desired for Cohen. The effects company was only paid half of what they were promised. Ultimately, the trial was ruled in favor of Cohen in 1990. Although the box office wasn't lit on fire, the film gained praise from critics and fans alike for its outlandish premise and eventually would earn cult classic status amongst most horror circles, mainly in part for its over-the-top slapstick approach and its satire on American consumerism and mass marketing.
Mo, my friends call me Mo. They call me Mo because every time they give me something, I always want Mo.
With a preposterous concept in play, an equally quirky cast had to have been assembled for this film to work. The role of David Rutherford, or just Mo, was handled by the towering Michael Moriarty, who would later reunite with Cohen for various projects, including a return to Salem's Lot and Masters of Horror entry Pick Me Up. Eccentric and super charismatic, Moriarty carried this film on his back with his charm and zany antics. Mo was a former FBI agent who now lends his unique set of skills as an industrial saboteur, as he is hired by a flailing ice cream company to expose the stuff and everything in it. Singer Andrea Marcovocci plays Nicole, an advertising agent who doubles as Mo's love interest, and Garrett Morris, who portrays junk food tycoon Charles W. Hobbs, better known as Chocolate Chip Charlie.
You're Chocolate Chip Charlie!
A man seeking revenge for being outed from his own company and is now pretty much living as a vagabond. Also, the late great Paul Sorvino as Colonel Malcolm Gromit Spears and Scott Bloom as Jason rounds out the main cast, which honestly was pretty good. Had good chemistry and helped make this film what it is, especially Moriarty. A nice little fun fact here is on-screen brothers Jason and Jason's brother that's how he's credited, were indeed real-life siblings, as Brian Bloom is best known for his many voice acting credits, specifically in video games. While the cast works behind the cameras would prove difficult for some, as Garrett Morris was no fan of Cohen on set. If you know me, you'll understand my love for practical effects, especially when everyday household items like yogurt or Haagen-Dazs ice cream would be used to bring this menacing stuff to life. For larger scale attacks consisting of the splooge-like substance engulfing entire areas, superimposed images and animation would be used to bring this nightmare fuel to life on screen.
Are you alright? Charlie, are you alright? What's the matter? Charlie, let go! Charlie!
The infamous scene where Chocolate Chip Charlie would mutate and crumble apart as the invasive stuff ejaculated from his gullet, filling the production studio with a lake of fire extinguisher foam in hopes of swallowing Jason and Nicole alive, is still vividly remembered till this day when anyone thinks of this movie. It's a guilty pleasure and one of Larry Cohen's most cherished films. The writer-director's work catalog consists of movies like It's Alive from 1974, Maniac Cop from '88, and Body Snatchers from 1993. However, it's the stuff that is still consistently being shared, mentioned, and recommended across social media platforms and word of mouth. It's still being discovered by younger fans today, and who doesn't recognize the infamous movie poster? A tremendous VHS cover calling out to you, the consumer, to pick it up off the video rental horror section shelf and drop bread on it. 1985 was a fantastic year for horror fiends, the greatest decade in horror cinema at its absolute peak, and well, who can argue? The stuff came into our lives at just the right time. TV dinners, Moosehead lagers, Ben Cooper, what a time it was to be alive. Although I was really young, that era holds a special place in my heart, so yeah, maybe it's being biased. A little bit. Films that took risk and weren't afraid of being goofy should be celebrated, collected, and treasured. So go watch this stuff if you haven't yet. It won't change your life or anything, but you'll be a better person for it, or not. But it's a fine slice of 80s cheese, Americana sealed in a plastic container, yearning to be devoured.
The stuff is here now, great new day sensation, light and free now. Gives you elevation, enough is never